today's topic, we're going to talk on enhancing potential and 100% versus 10%. So first thing, what is enhanced potential? Enhancing potential means that you're taking your character from the current position that it's at, maximum level is 60, and going to a maximum level of 70. To do this, you need to enhance the potential at each level, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, and then finally you'll get to 70. To do this, you will need to use some materials and have some luck with RNG. We all know what RNG is, random number generator, and we know that Netmarble loves using that, so we know that it's not always going to be a perfect fit. So in this video, we're going to talk about the differences between 100% and 10%. Before we get into that, I want to talk about the use of materials in terms of when you're enhancing your potential. There are three kinds. You can either use CCF, BAM, or Chaotic Nornstone, CNS. Ideally, you want to use either CNS or BAM, depending on what your materials are at. CCF is used to take a character to T3. It's pretty important stuff, so you don't want to use it. BAM and CNS, on the other hand, you tend to get a lot more of it, so it's easier to get and therefore easier to use. BAM you will need to use to upgrade gears, so CNS is your preferred item of choice, but not always. It depends on the player, depends on your preferences, depends on whatever you want to do. In this case, I've used BAM the whole way through just to show you. I tended to use that. For this case, generally it could be whichever one. Now, when you're enhancing your potential, you're going to do two things. You're going to use gold and you're going to use materials. Now, you can go with 100% and it's a guaranteed enhance, which is fine. And there are levels to that. So there's levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically going from levels 60 to 62 to 64 to 66 to 68 and finally 70. Now, just to be consistent, I use BAM all the way through. And in the first level, if you're using the 100% method, it's going to cost you 276 BAM and 500k gold. Second level will be 553 BAM and 1 million gold. Third level will be 827 BAM, 1.5 million gold. Fourth level is 1667 BAM, 3 million gold. Last level is 2223 BAM and 4 million gold. All told, 5546 is the amount of BAM that you're going to use. 10 million is the amount of gold that you're going to use. Now that's a guaranteed 100% for each round, and that's fine. If you feel that that's the best way to go, that's up to you. When enhancing your potential, if you don't go 100%, what happens is you end up losing half of the materials lost. The gold is completely lost, but you only lose half the materials. So let's go through this kind of quickly. When I did it, first level, it cost me 29 BAM and then 14 BAM after. 55k gold at a time. It took me 19 rolls. Those 19 rolls meant that I spent 281 BAM and 1,045 gold. The second one was 63 BAM and 25 BAM for each additional roll, or 120 and 110k for each time. All told, I spent 188 BAM, 670k. Third was 95 and 43, or 165 gold. 439 BAM, 1.5 million gold, etc. All told, I spent 2,577 BAM and 8.235 million gold. Compared to the 5546 and the 10 million, I saved just under 3,000 BAM and 1.75 million. So, all told, in my instance, I got lucky, possibly, but I did save more than half the BAM in leveling up to a character up to level 70. So, if you have any questions or care for our next update, please drop me a line and we'll see you next time.